All right, well, get your sweet tooth ready because today is all about mouth-watering desserts. And Greg is the general manager of Flancer's Cafe, and he is here to talk about their third annual dessert showdown while he shares a few of his delicious creations. I hope we haven't oversold.
Absolutely, and that isn't part of the recipe today, by the way.
No BP's required.
no worries there. It's a little more complicated, but it's not that complicated.
Tell me a little bit about this third annual dessert showdown.
Well, sure. I mean, we have this is our third annual, as you said, and it's for charity, and anybody can bring in a dessert. You know, we like homemade stuff, simple, yet nice desserts. And you're welcome to enter as many times as you'd like.
All right.
And take the charity of your choice also.
No, so who are some of your previous charities that won?
Well, 2 years ago was the Penny's Tin Roof Dessert that won, and we were able to assist in getting a heart for a 3-year-old girl from Mesa. But, you know, obviously a lot of other people helped with it too. And this year we have Z's Rockin' Chocolate Pie.
Ooh, now is that what we're making this morning?
That's what we're going to make this morning.
Let's go for it. Let's throw some of the ingredients and let people know what the rules of engagement are.
So we're going to start with the crust first, and what I did was I melted a little bit of butter, half a pound of butter, and I added a half a cup of sugar, and now I'm going to add a half a cup of cocoa powder to that, and this is just for the crust of the pie. So I'll mix that in, and then we're going to add some graham crackers. Excuse me, sorry.
Now, what's your best advice to making sure that this stays nice and flaky and the texture is really consistent with what it's intended to be?
What you can actually pre-make this. The best thing to do is pre-make this and then throw it in the fridge for a couple hours, actually, and it'll set up real nice and it'll form a pie real good. And I'll show you later on what I mean by that. But quite simply, that's all it is butter, sugar, cocoa, and graham cracker crusts. So anyway,
I usually just buy them made. But
yeah,
this is 5 times
this
better.
is a little bit better, definitely. You could. They sell the chocolate flavored graham crackers.
Have you tried the Oreo one though?
Yes.
That one's pretty awesome.
They are good.
I just have to give it credit.
This is going to get topped off with some Oreos later on when we finish it all off. So that's the crust right there. So with glove in hand, I'm just going to take that. Whoops. And just form it out because we're going to make the dessert right in this dish.
Oh, okay.
For simplicity.
Now, is
real
no
simple.
baking required? Or?
No baking. It actually goes into the freezer after you make it.
Okay, I
yeah.
like that.
So it's pretty unique.
Have to bake that, but I guess it's just going to kind of harden up.
It is. It's going to harden up. So once
How long does that take?
Like I said, anywhere from 20 minutes to a couple hours. You can make it ahead of time. Go on, do something else. You know. All right. Definitely. So the charity for this year is called Gabriel's Angels, and what it is that pets helping unfortunate children, kids that are going from foster home to foster home, so to speak, you know, puts a little bit of a solidity in their lives, and pets are so good that way. And it's really an excellent charity, Gabriel's Angels.
And so this will help raise money for that so they can continue to reach out to kids with the pets and pay for all the things that it requires to keep that program going.
Yeah, provide them with more pets. So we'll throw this in the fridge.
Okay. Now, in this particular segment, we're just going to hit the graham cracker crust, right?
Yeah. And, you know, the next step to it would be to beat the egg whites. So I have some egg whites here.
Oh, okay.
And this is going to make a little bit of noise, so we could probably do that when we're off camera. But
how long do you have to beat that for?
Probably a good 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you want them to get nice and big and fluffy, and then it's going to get mixed in with some other stuff.
So what's going to happen, though, is the visual cue for people when they're making this at home is it's going to make a foamy fluff that's probably going to rise to near the top of the...
It'll, almost, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, in about 5 minutes, we're just looking for that consistency, right?
It's amazing how much they fluff up.
All right. Okay, so we're going to have Greg hang out here in the kitchen, kind of move this forward just a little bit. During the commercial break, we'll have him kick this up for 5 minutes and whip up those egg whites, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Egg whites.